This way, and then we'll just park here at 77.
Blake Desjarlais is gathered with his team, preparing to walk the streets and talk to voters in the Edmonton-Griesbach riding. The area, north and east of downtown, has 112,000 residents, with about 10% identifying as Indigenous. The polls say Desjarlais has a chance to win. The polling site 338canada.com has Desjarlais at 35% support in the polls, just 3 points behind two-term Conservative Kerry Diot. Diot has been the MP for the riding since 2015. The Liberals, led by Habiba Mohammed, trail at 20%. Desjarlais says people he has talked to in his riding are mostly worried about the economy.
I'd say poverty. It's, we're at the doors all the time, over 10 hours a day, every single day for months now, and we've heard from countless amount of people, whether it's single parents who are just trying to get by, trying to put food on the table and not sure how they're going to pay rent because the rent keeps going up, or maybe it's folks who are just trying to get into social housing. They're talking about wait lists as long as years, 5, 8 years long.
Desjarlais says clean water is one top priority for him, as too many reserves still have to boil their water. Another big issue is affordable housing.
Social housing is something that is critical to ending poverty. So I believe that is one of the major steps to actually making sure poverty is reduced in a fast and effective way, by making sure there's actually houses for families. Here in Edmonton-Griesbach, building social housing units that are going to put folks who are houseless into homes fast and immediately.
He says the current federal government is fighting Indigenous people in court instead of supporting them, and that needs to stop.
There's been a significant amount of court battles recently with the Ministry of Justice defending on behalf of the Government of Canada that include things like children looking for relief from the federal government for their experiences in existing foster care homes or within the Child and Family Services. We see elders of residential schools being fought in court right now for compensation. And so not much has changed.
Today, Desjarlais heard from voters.
You must be Rebecca?
Yes.
Thanks so much for meeting with us today.
My biggest concern right now is with the student debt, because the way interest is going to work is we're not going to be able to afford anything in our future because we'll be too busy paying off all the debt. And the increase is just really worrying for us.
I really like Jagmeet Singh. Yes, I really do.
Yeah.
And I'm impressed with what I've read so far of your platform. So that was thus why we decided to put up a sign. And then I noticed since we put up ours, somebody down there put up one too.
Oh, you're spreading the mood. You're doing it. It's working. Yeah, an orange wave's happening.
Chris Stewart, APTN National News, Edmonton.